floor trying to see me in the morning. I sent the tape back, stop what you're doing, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Hey y'all. Hey kings, queens. If you a duke, if you a duchess, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Soleil. So yeah, welcome back to the channel, y'all. Today on the agenda, I decided I want to start doing talking topics because I'm my favorite yapper. So I'm just gonna start yapping on here. Okay. And the topic of today is never settle. Don't settle for nothing. All right. In my experience, I've settled my whole life. All my life I had to fight.
All my life I had to fight.
Because I struggled. Settling got me nowhere. Let me tell you. I settled on experiences. I'm not just talking about men. I'm talking about in life in general. Don't settle in life. If you want to be the president of the United States and you're 20 and you're like, I want to be the president. Bitch, be the fucking president. Who's gonna stop you? Who's gonna stop you? If you want to end world hunger and you're like, okay, you know what, that's my mission. Bitch, go for it. Do it. Don't settle for anything less. Do what you need to do because you can get there. And there are plenty of examples of people who got there by not settling, okay? Okay. We're gonna jump into the first pinpoint. This is addressing a relationship. Ladies, never settle on your man. Never settle on your man. Say it with me. Never settle on your man. Okay. Me personally, I've done it before. Met a lot of douchebags that way. And what can I say? Every time I settled, every time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna compromise my own morals. I'm gonna compromise what I want for my future. Oh, this person, they doing this, but I don't want that for my life. But you know what? I like them, so I'm gonna give it a chance. No. If you know what you want in your life, you know where you're aiming for, you know what you want in the future, why are you settling? There's somebody out there. Are 8 billion people on this earth. Man or woman, there's someone out there who has the same or similar agendas as you. Mind you, you don't have to be the same as your partner, but I'm just saying, like, you don't have to settle on what they want or if they're not meeting your requirements. Meet your requirements, because once you meet your requirements, I promise you'll be happier. I'm gonna say life-wise, now that I've started like trying not to settle and like trying to do my best in all aspects of my life, as well as the people around me, I've cut off a lot of people. Now that I have my people who I'm like, okay, I like them. Sometimes, yes, I do feel lonely, but I'd rather feel lonely than be surrounded by people that don't benefit me. I'd rather feel lonely than be around people who don't want the best for me. You understand? Like, that's my thought process. And maybe I'm being selfish, maybe I'm being stupid. I don't think I am though, because why settle down? Like, okay, say like me, I'm gonna give an example from my life, right? I'm not a hood girl. No matter what I put out into the world, you know, I'm not an outside girl. That's just not me. You know, I be going out, like you, I'm going out later, but I'm not an outside girl. I know the type of man I kind of want now, rather than in the past when I was younger and I was like, okay, well, I just want somebody who cares for me, who loves me. I want to be loved. Sometimes, yes, you want to be loved, but you also want somebody who's going to elevate you, not only in a love aspect, but financially, mentally, emotionally. You want somebody on that same emotional way. You want somebody on the same emotional weight, okay? Or at least up to par, you know, you feel me? But one of my exes, the only reason I was with him was because he liked me and I liked him. That was it. If you ask me what I really liked about him, nothing. Not a damn thing. Everything about him was weird, but I was like, oh la la la, he cares about me, la 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 la. Who give a fuck if they nigga? You know how many people in the world can care for you, bitch? This ain't about just caring. It's about meeting the aspects of your life. You know, why the fuck would you want to settle? Okay. Another point I have relationship wise, most men you meet are trash. I was gonna say in our generation, but I'm not even gonna say in our generation. Most men that you will encounter, old, younger, your age, are trash. Trash. And men, a lot of bitches are weird. Hella bitches are weird, okay? We're living in a strange world because it wasn't until college where I realized, whoa, what is this? These people are not on my wavelength. Low-key kind of scared me. I was like, eee, what is this? Like every time I'm around people who like aren't on my like, I don't mean to demean or like put anyone down. That's not what I mean. What I mean is that I'm thinking this way the entire time, and they're just thinking, you know, we're young, enjoying ourselves, and yeah, that's cool and everything, but that's not where my mind is at right now. Like, yeah, I want to enjoy myself, hello, but I also want better things for myself as well. Whenever I get around people like that, I cannot enjoy myself. I can try and get down and be like, okay, let me just let loose and have fun with that, yeah. But sometimes it's like, no. In this world where we have media and all these things to influence us, yeah, I would think there'd be more good people, but ooh, I was in for a shock, bitch. I was in for a shock. I was gagged. I'm talking gagged.
Miss Jackson.
Most people you meet are gonna be trash, but that doesn't mean to settle. For example, me, I've only been in 2 relationships, right? Both trash. Both very trash. The whole reason why I believe that I had the worst experiences in those relationships is because I settled. I didn't try and, they're not on my wavelength, let me try and look for someone better who's like more compatible with what I want in my life. I settled for them, that's it. Not to say that they're not worth anything or they're not, but the point and where I want to go in my life, they weren't there, and I don't think they were ever gonna get there. But I ignored the fact that I knew that they weren't going anywhere, and I still was like, okay, it's all right, like maybe they'll better later on, or maybe they're gonna change themselves, blah. Some people don't have the will to change themselves. Some people have the will and they want to, they really want to, but they just don't put the foot forward. And sometimes you just need to cut those people off. You're gonna move on, you'll be fine. You came into the world without them. Move on without them. If they're doing better, if they're elevating themselves and you see that, maybe reach back out. Hey, I see that you're doing better. Not to say that drop people when they're down. No, I don't mean that. I mean sometimes it's tough love. Sometimes you're enabling
Stupid.
You're enabling them by being like, yeah, this is okay. I'm compliant. This complacent. Like, yeah, you're doing fine. Like, no, let them know. Hey, I'm not with that. Like, people in my life, I let them know. I'm like, hey, this is what I want. I don't want to settle for anything less. I want the people around me to reflect well on my current self and my future. I don't want to look back and be like, damn, you know? Because that's what I've done. I've done things where I've looked back and I'm like, shit, damn, what the fuck? Ooh, who is this? Because it ain't me. So yeah, just do better. Do way better. Don't settle for a bare minimum. And I don't mean that just, again, I don't mean that just relationship-wise. I don't mean that just family-wise. I don't mean that just friend-wise. I don't even mean that world-wise. I mean in everything. In your job, in your schoolwork, in your internships, in everything you do, and everything you're trying to do. If you making music and you want to be a rapper, bitch, don't settle. Grind till the grind don't stop. Reach out. Even if they got a check and you know they're not going to read your messages and shit, reach the fuck out, because who's it going to hurt to hit them up? Not a damn person. Do what you need to do to get out there. You have to put in the work. If you want something, put in that work.
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour.
Because you will not get it. You will not get anything in this life not putting in any work into your life. You have to do your best. Try your best. Put your all into your craft. Whether that's cooking, whether that's singing, whether that's rapping, whether that's making a content creator, whether that's influencer, whatever it is. Hell, if it's OnlyFans, put your all to that shit. And then when the fruits of labor start to show up in your life and you start to see what you actually gaining from putting your all into it, you're gonna be like, damn, this is what I needed. This is what I needed right here. And can't nobody tell you nothing. It may seem pointless, like at a time like this, you may be like, damn, like me, I got, I think 12, 13 subscribers right now. I got 13 subscribers right now, y'all. Sometimes I'll be like, should I even be doing this? Like, I love YouTube, but I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. If you're passionate about it, if it's a dream of yours, whether it's for the fame, or you just love making content, or you just love singing, or you just love rapping, or you just love lyricism, whatever the reason is, whatever the thing you have in your head where you're like, do it, put your all into it. And don't settle for anything less. If you know your music is top tier and you get a deal from a record label that's talking about some, we gonna lay you 1K on the table right now, and we're gonna take 70% of royalties and shit like that. And you know, bitch, my shit fired. Like, I may not have a lot of listeners right now, but if I blow up, bitch, I'm gonna be up. Don't settle. Even if you struggle with that decision, you really need that 1K. Like, damn, that 1K, I pay my rent. Don't settle. Because one day you have that trust in your craft, you're gonna find that platform that you want. A record label gonna come and be like, hey, we gonna offer you $2 million. It's fire as fuck, and we gonna and we'll only take 25% royalties. And you settle for the label that paid you 1K at the moment because you just needed it in the moment, instead of you overall putting your overall worth into it. Whose fault is it but your own? Whose fault is it if you settle for a man who's giving you less? Your own. It's my fault. I'll settle for them. That's why I struggled. I put myself through that struggle because I decided to settle for them. I put myself in that struggle because I decided to settle for those type of friendships, or those type of, no more settling. Let's say this, 2025, look, get all your settling out this year. Because when 2025 roll in, December 31st, bitch, ain't no fucking settling. Ain't no fucking settling. Do not settle. If I catch you settling, I'm gonna snatch your lips just like this. Just like that. Because why? You have no reason to settle. Everybody goes through hard times. There's people going through worse. Trust. But that doesn't mean settle. Unless you're just okay with settling, don't do it. I suggest, if you want better for yourself, if you're at a point where you're like, yes, I want the world for myself. I want the world for my craft. I want to do this. I want to do this better. Don't settle. Because you can learn so much, you can do so much, okay? Okay. I was on my little rant right there. Okay. Settling won't make you happy. Again, when you settle, you're just giving yourself the bare minimum. It might be okay for the moment. You might give yourself something for that specific reason. But later on, you're going to look back and be like, I just wish I did better. I wish I didn't settle with this person. I wish I didn't do this with this person. Like, you're gonna think that, because I do. Shit, I'm pretty sure every human being has that one regret where they settle and they're like, I should not have settled. Me, I'm about to say it on camera. I'm not gonna say it on camera because I'm not trying to get caught up. But imagine that one time you settled and you're that big regret. Imagine in your head right now. I'm thinking of mine. I'm thinking that every time you settle. Even if it's just for the bare minimum. Even if it's for a fucking parking spot. Are you trying to go somewhere on campus and you got to take visitor parking or whatever, and you're seeing like, okay, there's just one spot that's open right down here, but I see a car that's about to move up here. Should I drive up there maybe? But what if somebody gets there first? Okay, I'm just gonna park in this spot. You got a longer walk. Now, okay, you know what? Actually, I'm not gonna take that spot. The person who comes around can get that. I'm gonna pull up close to this spot, and when that person goes, I'm gonna my ass in there. That person goes, you close as fuck to the school now. You got yourself in a better position all because you waited and you prioritized and you did not what? Say it with me, class. Settle. Don't settle, bitch.
Never back down, never what?
Never settle. I don't care what it is. Especially if you're my friend watching this. Bitch, if you settle, I'm gonna snatch you up. I'm gonna snatch you the fuck up, because you know better. Even if it requires more effort to not settle, do it, okay? It's not gonna make you any happier. You know what? I'm not even gonna say that. You might be happy settling. You might be like, yeah, this is good enough. I settle. But as a person who wants to grow, I'm not happy when I settle. When I settle, it makes me like, I cringe. I'm like, ooh. No. And that goes for everything. That's why I was like, you know what? Next time I'm in a relationship, I'm not settling. He wanted to give me the world. Call me a gold digger. Call me a bitch. Call me whatever. I'm not settling. You're gonna give me everything I want. And And some people don't realize that other people hold themselves to expectations, and the things that you do, people that you hang around, people that you endorse reflect who you are. If you hang out A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and they're all trash, as much as I love you as a person, you are trash along with them. You may be awesome as fuck, but those people are always gonna weigh you down in some sort of way. Either you get to let them know, hey, friend, I love you, better yourself. Let's do this together. We can better ourselves. If they're not capable of taking criticism, or at least thinking they can better themselves in some sort of type of way, you don't need to be friends with them. Because why? They're gonna be in that point, they're gonna be in that headspace for the rest of your life, and you're gonna be in a place where you're elevating and you're always lowering yourself just to think back to their level. You don't have to do that, because there are people who think like you. Find them. There are people in this world who have not settled, who have grinded their whole life. An example, Kobe. Kobe grinded, and look where it took him. Black Mamba. Like, come on. There's people who grind and grind. There are examples. Just because the grinding gets hard don't mean stop. It means put more pressure in. If you are at your lowest, there is nowhere to go but up. I always say that. There's nowhere to go but up. If you're feeling depressed, there's nowhere to go but up. Give it some time. Give it some time. Give it some effort. Find like minds. Confide in someone. Find different ways to hit the target you're trying to accomplish. Because you can and you will. I promise. Okay. Now, y'all, that was it. That was literally it, y'all. I'm gonna start ending the video now. But yeah, I had like four or 5 points, and that was it. To close it up, I'm just gonna give one more thing. Say it with me, y'all. Y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm about to say. Say it with me. Do not settle. Do not settle, because not settling is gonna get you, it's gonna get you places. And I believe in y'all, because y'all royalties like me, okay? All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching today's videos. Kings, queens, the princes, the princesses, the dukes, the duchesses, all of our royals, thank you so much for watching today's video. There is so much more on the way, so make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to comment. Comment down below. Comment down below, do not settle, bitch. Do not settle. Put that down below and instill it in your life, okay? All right. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.